Yo, thank you for follow basketball. I'll try casual just to warm up. I can't even slide there. It's gonna take me a hot minute. You got it. You got it. What's happening here now? Appreciate the follow. I hope you're not a graphics designer. Because I'm on the fence right now to just stream on TikTok and that's it. It's gonna take me a nice little minute to just get warmed up. What's this cluster? What the? That was a player. Poor guy. It's another cluster. All he gave me? It's a couple players here. Really much prefer them not being near me. So I'm just trying to get a load out. But I think they might have the money I need. I know there's somebody over here, bro. All of a sudden, they don't even exist. It's wild. Just want money, bro.
This guy coming down on me, but I got a team up a team.
This dude had that bag on him, bro. Yeah, it's just casuals. I'm just warming up. I just got on.
Whole real team on the hill. Whole real team on the hill. Downed it, downed it.
This is a player, though. I think I fought him a couple of times already.
Yeah, they're pushing on me. Yeah, okay, here anyways.
It's just to work on my aim, you know what I mean? Where's he landing? He just landed in the water?
They're all on the hill.
He's right above me. It's a couple guys, actually. I think they're coming to jump me, bro. They're tired of me.
Bro.
If he's peeking that again. Most likely isn't.
Yeah, sitting in the corner.
Dude, these guys sound so loud, bro. Hold on. Just muting the entire chat. I don't know where this guy is. What the? Oh, he's over here. I don't know where this guy is at all, bro. He just disappeared. I don't know, bro. God. This guy shooting at it. I'm gonna start rotating because it's not really of my best interest to even show there. I'm out of AR ammo anyways. I need AR ammo bad. Still no AR ammo. Where'd this guy go? There's somebody wearing green that was like right here. I don't know. Oh, Lord, forgive me, bro. You got it. My bad, G. I think we already lost this. There's a guy right above this guy. We might be okay. Killed himself with his own airstrike. Let me get into a regular lobby now. Oh, brother. My teammates are getting knocked right now. Oh, Lord. This dude's headset. I mean, it has to be the gaming chair, though. Yeah, he heard me. Somebody stole my kill. Oh. Oh, Lord. My aim is so buns. How did he just survive all that? Where did he even go? Oh my goodness, this dude scared me, bro. Oh. Dude, these teammates are nowhere to be seen, bro. Oh well. It is what it is. Thank you for the heart, Mizak. Hope you're doing good, brother. You got it, bud. Oh, weird, weird. just got back from work. I think it was like 50 minutes ago. I should have focused on landing. My day was okay. Oh, thank God, bro. Getting off. I mean, off of this game anyways. I'm not really feeling this right now. I think just come out with the Battlefield 6 beta. I'm gonna download that real quick. My day was pretty good though. I can't. It's hard to complain when everything. I don't know. It feels like the pieces are falling into place. And that's not often that I can say that. It feels like slowly but surely the pieces are falling into place. But how was your day, bro? Oh, word. Dude, it always feels nice when you're being productive. And it feels nice for me now. But you know what's crazy? I had that entire experience yesterday of like cleaning my room and all that, like reorganizing everything. My main monitor is now in front of me. And the secondary monitor is now to my right. And my PC's just chilling there. But man, it just feels nice. I don't know why, it just feels so good to just be organized. This is coming from somebody that's not organized at all. But it just feels like everything's falling into place. Oh, what's happening, Beamer? Thank you for your likes. Hope you're doing well. Nah, you're good, Zach. I'm just downloading this real quick. My cousin told me they have the free beta for Battlefield 6, so see how that goes. I'm doing okay. It's like I told Zach, it just feels like the pieces are falling into place. For the first time in my life, I'm not trying to rush into anything. Thank you for the likes, Beamer. Literally, for the first time in my life, I'm taking my time with something. And it's obviously work related. Like, I'm actually like, I'm not trying to rush to save up, but I know I'm saving up money for the future. I'm not, bro, I really want to go to school, Beamer. Like, I really want to go back. Well, not go back to school, but I would really like to go to a language institution in Japan. So I'm gonna see by the end of this year, save up at least like 10 grand, and then see about applying. What's good now though? How you doing, broski? I hope you're feeling better than yesterday, brother. Yeah, Beamer, bro. It's gonna take me like a solid 4 months. Like if I start right now and I'm just straight up just saving, it's gonna take me like a solid. Not I won't have 10 grand though. I probably have like 6, maybe. Because this is I'm gonna be doing like a whole ton of overtime too. That's my main focus, overtime. I'm doing OT, nothing but OT. Yeah, not for those who wait too late. That's for sure. I used to have the mindset of like, you know, I wish I would have done it when I was younger, and I would stay stuck on that mindset, so I would never try to basically try to revisit like the things I once wanted to accomplish, even though like at this age I can still accomplish those things. So at this point I'm getting older and older and looking back and still sitting on the thought of the things I could have done but I decided not to, but I can still do it right now. So in other words, it's never too late. Well, yeah, Beamer, like you said, it's never too late for education. Yeah. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate that, brother. I believe in you, bro. Whatever you put your hands on, bro, I pray that you prosper in everything that you put your hands on, bro. And Beamer. And Adino that just got in here, too. And Nata as well. I used to think about that all the time, bro. The only reason I didn't go to school in Japan back then is because, like, I wanted to go specifically when I was 18 and 19, and then I just don't even touch it anymore, you know what I mean? Yo, thank you for the likes, brother. Dino. My sister graduated from Penn State at 4 and started making 6 figures in just a few months. Bro, my sister's doing the exact same thing. She just got some office job right out of college, but she was doing college for years online. I'm pretty sure she got her bachelor's. And now she has a job that actually pays really well. Pays really well. Like really well. Girls paying 2 mortgages at once, bro. 2 different houses. 2 different houses, bro. And on top of that, I'm going over to Virginia to like a resort, and she paid for the entire family. My sister's side of the family, her side of the family, and of course like my parents and me. And just imagine you're paying 2 mortgages and you're doing stuff like that for the family. Like I wish I could do that. That would be so amazing. I was thinking too, like, bro, if I ever make like a lot of money from streaming, I would honestly love to do giveaways. That would be so nice. Mmm. Yeah, that's really good. That's really, really good. I'm over here just munching on these and just chatting with you guys. And you can get some really good jobs, but of course, like a lot of them, you need a degree. Okay. That's fancy. That's real fancy. It's truly never too late to do the things you want. It took me to the age of 27. I'm 28 now, but to the age of 27 to finally step foot in Japan. No, to the age of 26 when I turned 26 years old. That was my birthday, like present. Well, God gave it to me, of course. He gave me the ability to be able to accomplish that, but I had a mindset of treating myself to that. So it was like really cool. What's happening, Luke? Bro, I had bitterness in my heart when I did that too. I was thinking, damn, since nobody's gonna give me no birthday present, I'm just gonna go to Japan. Yeah, that's really awesome. It's hard when you have kids too. Like my sister had Eli when she was like going to school, and she was also working for like a, was it the Starbucks facility? She was doing office work for them. Mm, my birthday's in April 13th to be specific. Mm-hmm. Dude, my cousin's birthday is on April 1st. Not the one I gamed with. My second oldest cousin. He's not even really, I don't know how to explain this, but he's only like, I think he's like, wait, I think he might be exactly a year older than me. Like exactly a year old. Yeah. He's an April Fool's baby. Literally an April Fool's baby. Happy birthday, April Fool's. Psych. Yeah, he's an April Fool's baby. Gotta change this. Because if I don't change this, TikTok is gonna throw a fit. I can't even change. What's Battlefield? What am I doing? I bet no one believed him. The baby's not, but I'm gonna be up. But that's okay. Mm. I'm gonna try to play this Battlefield 6. Try to, anyways. They got the beta out right now. Let's see what I do. Dude, doesn't it suck, Zach? Since you, let's just say you tried to take a nap early, right? Oh, this music is so loud. Hold on. As soon as you take a nap, your kid wakes you up. Like, as soon as you take a nap, he wakes up. Oh, it's not too bad for you guys. It's like you decide to stay up late, but as soon as you fall asleep, the baby wakes up. I think that would be the worst, bro. I don't have kids. I haven't experienced that, but I'll lose my mind instantly. Honestly, I'm glad I don't have kids. I would like kids, but at the same time, like, whatever at this point. Let me go live my life. I remember their babies. I think it would be even worse than that. Is like you're sleeping next to the baby, and then you finally like get it, get him or her to sleep, and then they just wake up and they just open your eyes for you. I think kids are so adorable. No, I'm good, Beamer. I honestly like it's a blessing at this point. Like it's okay. Like I'm actually comfortable with it now. I learned to accept this. Like finally, after all this time, bro. Like I finally learned to accept it. If you say so, bro. I had my buddy at work telling me some, you know, my kid. Kids are honest. So if like a kid calls you ugly, just accept it. You know what I mean? Like if it's coming, kids are honest, bro. If you say so, Beamer. What am I looking at? Are you trying to tell me this is only mouse and keyboard? Oh, I gotta submit my birthday. That's wrong. Wait a minute. They're trying to make sure I'm old enough. That I'm not a toddler. What am I looking at? What are you trying to show me? Or I think the beta isn't out just yet. I think you're supposed to pre... It's a bulletin? Wait. Lock and load. Early access begins on August 7th. So I just downloaded it and it starts on August 7th. I had the impression that it was out because my cousin was telling me, hey bro, go and get it. Download it. It's free. Well, it's downloaded now, but can't play it. That was Battlefield 7, Shmurda. I said 7 is 6. Battlefield 6, not 7. I'm silly. My my buddy was practically telling me how he never has like, what's happening in Cold Shop? He never really has the what's the best way to word this? He never has the money, like he never has like enough free time for himself because he's always working. But I was basically telling him like I'm motivated right now because I have a goal set in mind to what I want to accomplish. So I basically told him you should try working hard for a season in your life. Like maybe like even half of this year, like work really hard, get like a lot of overtime so I have money to do things with. Because he was just like, bro, I never have like enough money. And then I just don't have enough time because I'm constantly working. Then I'm at home and I'm constantly dealing with like my family. Should get Warframe. I had a buddy of mine that played Warframe. I downloaded it once, but I just never played it. I bet. That's a load of fun. A load of fun. I forget what it's even all about. I play this offline, by the way, guys. Usually I just chill and play this. Yes, murder. Kind of wonder, like, what rank is that battle cruiser? Oh, this one's a C class. Not really interested in that. Where am I? What was I? Wait. Oh, it's right here. It's a C class. I'm not interested in that either. Trying to figure out where the entry point is for this cruiser. Wait, am I looking at this wrong? Wait, where is it? This game is so confusing, bro. Is it this way? I got you, Beamer. I hope you have some good sleep. And sleep tight. Well, let me get away from here. I need to be able to see, and I can't see. Let me answer this. Oh, wait, no. Oh, it's this one, right? But where's the entrance? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'll probably go to sleep here soon. Probably in like an hour or 30 minutes. Rinse and repeat tomorrow. Try to get some OT, bro. I'm so set. Like I'm really trying. I'm gonna try my hardest to just get a whole bunch of OT, bro. Thank you for the 10 GGs, Beamer. I'm gonna try my hardest, bro. My mind is so set on it. That's how much they're selling this for. Well, this one's a B rank. I have an S rank. I'm trying to find like a really cool looking cruiser. Oh, thank you, Beamer. I really appreciate that. It's like for the first time in my life, I believe I can actually accomplish something. I'm not even joking, bro. Like, it's first time in my life. I actually believe that. We'll see. Yeah. That's good, Zach. That's powerful. Literally mind of matter, and your heart is calling you to do it. Be patient and it will happen even better than what you imagine. It has God has a plan. Mind over matter, that's what you meant. Okay, there's a lot of battleships coming through, so I think this one's the cruiser. Looks like it. trying to buy a new cruiser. You're a teacher, Beamer. That's wild. I'm kidding. mm. Dude, Zach, honestly, I haven't tithed in a very long time. And I don't want to say like the way I tithe is by like giving money to like the homeless or anything like that, but I haven't tithed in such a long time. I used to tithe sometimes like back in the day when I first started my walk, but I started to hesitate a lot more, mainly because I started lacking a lot and I was just living through lack as I was tithing. But at the same time, I was lacking because of my attendance at work was horrible. First of all, my spending habits was horrible too. They all added up. Like I had a reason to why I was broke, like all the time. And then I really just started putting, an effort to save some money. I got you, Beamer. Dude, something that like I said, when I went to Japan, dude, and I went to a church in Asakusa. I told you the pastor kept telling me like obedience is better than sacrifice. Wait, starships? Oh, there's pirates. Okay. That's something that I was constantly getting hit with. Obedience is better than sacrifice. Let me see if these guys are gonna come in range. They're kind of far though. Oh wait, the reward is 122,000 credits. I'll wait for him to get closer. He's coming over here anyways. Get him close to the battleship. Hopefully the battleship is just gonna turn it to crisp. Another one. This is a C class. I don't need that. Is it just one pirate? He might not even be getting closer at all. Oh, yes he is. Oh, he's attacking the other battleships though. It's a C rank. What is this one? This one's huge. It's probably a cargo ship. Ooh, an A rank. I'll take that. Why not? It's this one. It's C rank. I don't need that. So I did check this one out, I think, right? That one was the B class, I think. There should be one more somewhere now. The other one should be somewhere down yonder. This one's C class. Maybe it's just that one. No, there's one more. Oh, wait, it's over here. These things are like B class or C class. I don't really need this. C class. This one's also C class. This one might be A class. Oh, this one's also C class. This one's C class. Yeah, there's no good ones. Did I go to this one yet? It's kind of far, but it's so far away I can't even jump to it. Oh, maybe if I was on the ship. I'm gonna try going towards the battleship. Wait, this is, let me check this out real quick. This one is a C. Let me go to this one. This one's like really far though. I could go to this one. A black hole discovered. That's scary. Oxygen. I need oxygen, which I have 28 of. I could dupe it. Nah, this is No Man's Sky. Need some oxygen though, so I can make more of these antimatter housings. Once I make the antimatter housings, life would just become a whole lot easier. Yeah. Dude, I get on this every single time I don't wanna, not every time, but once in a while when I don't want to play COD, which is right now. I was supposed to play with Travis, but Travis got busy. I was waiting for him to get on. Didn't see him get on though. Dude, this game is multiplayer. If you're trying to join. For it's just something about getting out of work and playing a competitive game. Where do you have it already though? Like in your library? This game is completely complicated though. Like really complicated. This thing's so spicy. What is that, black hole? I wish I had a better view of the ship. Cause not for nothing, like flying around like this sucks. I'm gonna try this. 120. Did you notice a difference? Trying to get him to wake up. You want him to go to sleep, bro. Forget waking up. Oh, that's the black hole. I don't want to get near it, though. I don't know where I'll end up. It might destroy, like, my ship or something. I don't know. It's looking for this station. Well, you're gonna have to wake him up, bro. I have no choice now. If it was me, I'd be like, yo, we're watching a movie till the dusk of dawn, bro. Got you. Fabricator. Hmm. This is interesting though. I might be able to... Dude, S-Class reactor? Might be able to do something with that. I think No Man's Sky is the only game with no storyline. What's this place? This place is so trippy. I don't even know if I want to land here. I don't look right. Something about this just doesn't look right. Whoops, whoopsies. How do I land? I forgot how to land. How do I land? That's not it. I forgot how to land, bro. To be honest with you. There's something here, though. Oh! Please, how do I land? This ship is gonna tear apart. Oh, it's Q, right? It's pretty sure it's Q. Oh, there's a landing pad right here. Environment warning, anomaly, strength 29, boundary failing. It's a bit creepy out here. Dude, I'm playing mouse and keyboard too. I'm not really used to playing mouse and keyboard on anything. There's a light here. What does that do? Okay. Interesting. Let me go up here, see what's up. I thought this place had like a high anomaly, I said. Well, not high, it's like 22, but would have thought something would have popped up, or perhaps like too much radiation or of some sort, toxic gas. Well, that's right. In this game, you have to like try to learn languages from different types of species, or different races, I should say. So it'll look like dribble unless you like learn the language. That's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do either. Oh, this one got carbon. I'm looking for oxygen though. This isn't really giving me what I'm looking for. It only gave me like 50. I didn't like the way it started moving towards me, bro. That was a bit much. Alright, let's go over to... There is this planet next door. Check that out. Oh, it says high sentinel activity. I don't know if I want to deal with that. What about this one? High sentinel activity. This one's actually pretty good. Doesn't have any sentinels. Yo, Hudson, thank you for your likes, brother. Hope you're doing good, bud. Might have to sell this. There's a lot of things I need to sell, but I haven't because I don't know if they're important yet. Oh. Was this like a nice planet? Doesn't really have anything. I think it might just be water or something. The one next door is... Let me check this one. This one has high, like a high sentinel or something. This one has high sentinel. Oh, it's gotta be debris. This place is looking pretty green. Oh, never mind. We're going back to the ship. If I could figure out where it is. Oh, it's this way. Wait, that's a bounty. Transponder. Hmm. I was on Warzone. I think it was almost an hour ago, like 30 minutes ago. I got a little bored of it, to be honest. So now I'm on here. I should probably be careful though, because I do get rusty to the point that, like, man, it takes me like hours to get used to the game again. I do try to play though, as much as I can. Is this mine? Oh, I think it is. Oh yeah, this one needs to be repaired. I do have another one that's S-Class, I just don't use it. It's this one. This one needs to get repaired. No, I think it's that one. That one might be the S-Class one. Oh, it's this one. That's right. That's right. I almost forgot. This one's like cracked out actually. Oh, I have a ton of oxygen on this one. I knew I had some somewhere, bro. Yeah, add it to that. I think I'm gonna dupe it. Literally. What is this? What does this do? Oh, it's for radiation. Anyways. I knew it was one of the ships that have like a ton of weapons on them. Couldn't figure out which, but this one's pretty good too. I think I should have some really good stuff on this. Not really. Somewhat, yeah. I do have a couple of these planetary charts. What is this? Let me put this in here. This is a multi-tool. It's for a ship too. Since it's a C-class, I don't really need to fix this, but I have no use for it at all. Go back to this one. Oh wait, I actually gotta create a bunch of these pods. At the same time, I gotta go do some duping. I don't know why oxygen is so hard to come by. So it changes to carbon, but I don't need to do that. I gotta upgrade the storage. I just realized this ship has no weapons at all. Whatever happened to the so it should be continuous wave. Okay. That's not useful. I already have that. Ferret dust. Mm, Probably end up making like a whole bunch of that. Oh yeah, there's only 109, well, 189 in here. How many of these do I need to make though? Just to at least have the hyperdrive half full. Where is this? Oh, it's right here. I'm tripping. It's only 50, so I can make a lot more and buy some along the way. I should have a lot of antimatter already made, right? Yeah, I have a ton. Make a couple more just in case. Oh, wait, I think the other one might be the only one with a hyperdrive. I think this one's mine too. So I meant to do a hull, but sure. It's not really much in this one. Let me see, what do I have on this? Oh, it's not mine. Oh, it is mine. This one doesn't have much either. I have a whole bunch of stuff in this one, but I don't really need much of it. Yeah, this one has a hyperdrive. This is the only ship I have with the hyperdrive already in it. Damn. Where's the other one out? Can't be this one. Oh, it is this one. Ouch. I forget this ship is a lot faster. How far is this one? Oh, this one's pretty close. Some of these ships aren't even mine. Go to a space station. C rank. What type of ship? Don't even understand the lingo. That's definitely don't want that. The heck is this? Oh wait. So I do have a hyperdrive module I can install into that one. Okay. It's not very good though, but only worth 17 is wow to me. Hundred. What's best though? Is X the best or is it? No, X is not the best. That's 300 though. I think I have an idea for this one. Oh, welcome back, Zach. I'm still kind of messing around with this. Thank you for the rose, brother. And that's how you woke him up. Start splashing him with water. Hey, wake up. Wake up. Can't go to sleep yet. Start saying some, keep your eyes on me. Bribe him. And I mean, if you really want to wake him up, get some candy in the system. He won't go to sleep till like 2 a.m. Actually, what do I need for this exactly? But then he won't go to sleep. This is units. I can't do that with the, I gotta upgrade the technology on this though, and I don't even know where to even start. Is that the one that ended up in the hospital? Or is that a different, well, another one of your kid? Kind of wonder how he ended up with glass in his mouth, you know? I mean, he's like, what, 7 years old? Was it 5 years old? No, he's a baby. He's gotta be like 3 years old or something. 2? Okay. Don't even want to go anywhere. Okay, base parts. Salvage frigate module. I'm definitely watching over him, bro. Definitely watching over him. I'm trying to upgrade this, but I can't really upgrade this. Storage augments. Salvage data. But I just hit up one of these spots. You gotta be careful keeping little things around like kids. Because, I mean, kids put everything in their mouths, bro. Literally anything and everything. Whatever they get their hands on. These are all S-class. Hardship ship. I don't really want to mess with any of these, to be honest. I remember when I was a kid, I used to just, bro, even dirt, bro. Even dirt. Like, kids would put dirt in their mouths, literally, bro. Who's this guy? What do you do? Nothing. Yeah, I still remember me as a kid doing stuff like that. I'm trying to upgrade stuff for this battle destroyer, but I can't seem to find the right marketplace for it. Probably just gonna end up going somewhere else. Where did I put the ship? I think it's on this side. Well, it was on that side. What am I doing? I'm so lost. This is literally my base. This entire frigate is my base. Back in the day, I finally ended up getting like a S-class one, which is what this is. Dude, I played Destiny 2 and 3, right? It's 1 and 2. I played Destiny 1 and 2. I have literally all the DLCs for the second one, but I didn't even like finish it. I spent like $60 or $70 on all the DLCs just to not even play it. Oh, they keep adding to 2. Dude, I have literally all the DLCs. But if they came out with any this year or like late last year, then I don't have it. But the DLCs prior to that, I literally have all the DLCs, bro. This game is online. These are all players. It's just that they're not allowed in my world. Like in my universe, I should say. But these are all players. This is the only PvP place, not PvP, but the only player, public lobby, I should say, public store. Dude, I only did it because my one buddy from my previous workplace, he ended up, he played it a lot, and he was telling me you should play some Destiny with me, so I ended up getting it. And on top of that, I ended up buying all the DLCs, because I needed some of the DLCs to basically join him on certain quests. But, long story short, that only lasted maybe like a week or two. Quicksilver. I never even got to play it. I seen other people play it. Elden Ring. But I never got to play it. I can't even get away with this. Either way, all this stuff is A class, and I don't want any of this. I'd be spending a whole bunch of credit on that for absolutely nothing. Yeah, I seen people play it, bro, and it takes them a long time, bro, to finish it. I don't like the fact that they dragged out the game that long. My ADD or ADHD just couldn't take it, to be honest. This is S class. I have this one already. This is also S class, which is a drill. What is this? Cloaking device. I don't need that. I'm probably gonna get this though. This is gonna help me drill. And I'm most likely getting rid of this mining laser, I think. This is a mining beam. It's javelin. Let me move this instead. Dude, this drill should be fire. I'm gonna try it out. What's happening, Rolly? I don't think I need any of this stuff. How's your day going? I hope you're doing well. Oh, this is called No Man's Sky. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but it's kind of like an endless amount of galaxies you can travel, quite literally. Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad to hear that. Have you ever played it? Construction Research Station. Oh, I know what this is. Yeah, I remember when this game came out. I think it was like 60 or 70 bucks. And I think it was like in 2016 or 2018. Around there. I don't remember. It could have been 2020. It was so long ago. I played it for like a little while and then I got off of it for years. Now I re-downloaded it. I think it was like a week or two ago. Well, I think last week. Like I said, it's like an open world, but not exactly open world. Open worlds with an S. I think it's pretty magical though. I think it's cooler. I'll show you. That anomaly, that space station is the only one that's player based. But I can have players within like this universe that I have. Let's see about going to a safe place. Oh, that's so loud. Oh, Zach, definitely, bro. Do it. Definitely do it. It's gonna be really confusing for you at first, though. Where's the warp? Oh, it's right here. Like all of these stars, all these dots, you can literally go to. Like it's an endless. I think it might be like, I'm not sure, maybe like 1,000 different universes you can actually explore and chill at. It's a lot. Like it's quite literally a lot. And you can explore each individual planet, and within that solar system, there's always a base in each solar. I'll show you, literally. I don't, bro, Zach, low-key, I don't believe like humans have even gone to the moon. I don't think like we passed that firmament, you know what I mean? Where's my ship? I mean, they're all my ships, but it's my main ship. You can build bases on the planets too. You can also like whatchamacallit, you can find villages and you can manage them. I heard something funny. The founder of NASA has Psalms 19:1 on his gravestone. Hold on. Wait a minute. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament sheweth his handiwork. Nah, that's wild work, bro. That's really wild work. There's no way that's actually, like, is that true? We all in agreement the moon landing was fake. Really? Yeah, that's really wild work. Nah, I truly believe, like, next thing you know, next thing you know, I come at you guys sideways. I'm just like, yeah, and the earth is flat. Actually, I don't know. At this point, like, I really don't know. Like, I truly don't know. I'm not saying that. I just don't know. Like, I'm not gonna say that I know that. I just think it would be funny if I just come at you guys sideways. Yeah, the earth is flat. What? Okay, you had me at the fake moon landing, but the earth is flat. I'm almost positive. I'll say it. Alright, bro. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, when I was in Japan, I noticed that even in Japan, you would see the moon and the sun outside at the same time, so. Say what? I dipped real quick. Yeah, Zach is, you know, I'm not sure. Like, Zach, I just don't know, bro. But like I said, like, I'm on the other side of the world. I'm in Japan, and I see literally, just like here, the moon and the sun are out at the same time. So, like, one governs the day and the other governs the night. Like, I just don't know. Like, there's a possibility that we live in a sandbox. But you know what? I'm gonna take it a step further. Because I actually had a dream about this. You guys ever watch Ed and an Eddie? There are five. Hey, introduce me, Zach. Definitely throw them in the chat, bro. Damn, so let me show you Ed and Eddie. Let's pause this real quick. Dude, I believe that you have, Roly. You probably just don't remember. What am I doing? I'm just trying to get the images. This is Ed and Eddie. Okay, so Zach watched it. We're allowed to watch it. What do you mean? This is innocent. Yo, like all they talked about was jawbreakers. What? See the earth stand still and not be moved. Okay. But we're gonna need a little more than that. So you're trying to tell me that through Comcast, right? Which was what technically was where we would watch all our Cartoon Network shows. She just had Comcast blocked along with a Nickelodeon. I mean, they were pretty innocent back then. I don't know about now. Like, I used to watch stuff like Kids Next Door and all that. But long story short, if you ever played the video games of Ed, Ed and Eddie, or even watched the show, you would notice that, you know, when you're in a video game, right? That at some point, they only like, they only show certain sections. And those certain sections are, it's basically the neighborhood. I'm just going to show you the neighborhood. barely spell neighborhood. So okay, this is the neighborhood, right? Of Eden and Eddie. But notice like everything in the background. But that's not really the important part. These guys only explore the neighborhood, going from like house to house, because I guess the kids in their neighborhood go to the same exact school, and all of them tend to go to the same exact store, which sold jawbreakers. But I remember when I was a kid, not a kid, but around like 16, 17, around there, a teenager, I had a dream that they lived in a snow globe. That's why they only showed certain sections and they don't go any further than that. And it makes me think like we all live in a snow globe, like a firmament. That's what the firmament is. Like that wall glass part is a firmament. But I kind of sound silly even explaining that because it does sound silly. Nickelodeon translated is really bad. It's blasphemy. Let's trip out the word Nickelodeon being blasphemy. I'm gonna need you guys to explain that. I'm a little slow. Smiling friends. Let me look it up. It's a little creepy. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I might have watched this maybe once. Not. It's not really something I. Maybe this is new. I'm not sure, but I might have seen something like this once. Oh, look, it's Rick and Morty. I think Rick and Morty is like really, really like deep. Oh, in Greek it translates, I do not love God. Nickelodeon. Okay. It's kind of sick to be honest. Dude, what's really sick is what Disney's doing nowadays. Yo, Disney, I remember watching the Buzz Lightyear movie and I thought it was so good until it got to the end. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. What's going on here? I don't know if you guys watch that, but Disney is out of pocket nowadays. You know, they used to have so many good movies, bro. Even the like the Disney princess movies. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I used to sit down and watch. I got sisters, you know what I mean? It's not a good show, but the clip of them seeing the flat Earth was funny. Man, this is actually really creepy. Actually, this is part of that smiling friends. Actually, that's pretty creepy. I rebuke that in Jesus' name, of course. Amen. Rolly, but do you remember how? Wait, don't you remember that? Man, don't you remember that? Okay, so there were the two females, right? Those two females had a boy, and I'm pretty sure the boy ended up being straight. I don't know how the females had a kid, but they did. But maybe it was like something along the way. They might have did some, with a doc, not with the doctor, but they must have like talked to a doctor about one of them, bearing the child and the other one just playing the role of a father, something along those lines. But the movie was great. It's just the ending kind of threw me off a little bit. I was like, just like the Transformers movie. Yo, Transformer movie, the new one, was pretty good. Amen, Zach. Yeah, I don't recommend Smiling Friends. It's weird. It looks a little creepy, to be honest. When did it come out? Oh, release date April 1st, 2020. What made you want to watch that, really? Like out of nowhere, what made you just want to pop that channel open, you know what I mean? Yeah, the craziest thing about discernment, bro. Let me take this off because, yeah. The craziest thing about discernment is being in a room, right? It's kind of weird. You don't want to assume anything, but you always know when somebody just is kind of irritated towards you, or if not irritated towards you. It's like they have something against you that perhaps like they might have just made up a story in their head about you. And of course they can be completely wrong about you, but you can kind of like discern them feeling that type of way about you. And it's not like you're wrong either. Like you can just, when you encounter someone, you'll pick up on the different faces that they wear. It's like they're two-faced. You can always discern that. The flat earth clip made its way around online. All for the smiling friends. Mm. It kind of just makes me want to get into some deep conversations. Man, I miss how Disney used to be. Even Moana, not Moana, Mulan. Mulan was really good. Even though it was like a girl that wanted to be a warrior, you know? I think it might have been vice versa. She might have just accidentally stumbled upon, I don't remember fully, but still, I thought Mulan was so good. Yeah, I love Mulan. Dude, Spirit. I don't know if you guys watched Spirit, but Spirit was amazing. Spirit was my favorite movie when I was a kid. Like when I was like 5 or like 6 or 7, other than like Pokemon, you know? Mm. Yeah, it used to be so good, Broly. Yeah, Zach the horse, Spirit, bro. Yo, Spirit. Yo, there's a lot of stories within like Disney itself that was just so deep. Say they pulled up Spirit Airlines. That's not what I'm talking about. Yo, Spirit, bro. If you know, you know. It's DreamWorks, yeah. Mm. Dude, Spirit was so good. I rewatched this movie so many times when I was a kid. Like I used to have I think I had the cassette. Wait. I'm talking like I'm letting you guys know my age at this point, you know? Like cassette, the hard cassettes with the old cassette players. I used to play it off that, bro, when I was in Puerto Rico. Yeah, the soundtrack. Yeah, I used to watch it on repeat. We all remember this guy. No, but they had such a romantic love story. It was so good, bro. Spirit too. I don't know anything about that, but okay. Hmm. Bro, what was that? Pocahontas. Pocahontas was good too. Bro, Disney used to play Digimon. I don't know if you heard of Digimon, but it's basically like kind of goes hand in hand with Pokemon a little bit. I'm over here just reminiscing about the past, bro. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, Pocahontas was so good. Of course, then there's Tarzan. Tarzan was good too. There's one I'm trying to remember. I mean, there's Shrek. Shrek was good too when it first started. I think when they made Fiona uh ogre, I think that was kind of, I don't know, it's kind of off to me. Oh, Beyblade, yeah. Dude, I remember Beyblade. I used to collect some of these. I used to, anyways. When I was a kid, I used to collect like a lot of Pokemon cards, and I had like maybe a couple of these. Oh no! Wait, was it Yu-Gi-Oh that had the little ball turn into like that the little ball would transform into like a dragon or something? Was it Yu-Gi-Oh back in the 90s and early 2000s? What was it? Oh, these right here. What you know about these? Yo, what you know about these right here, Zach? Yo, I remember collecting so many of these. Mm. Oh, said it before you typed it. Oh, Bakugan. Yeah, you're right. Dude, I used to collect these, bro. It looks so cool. I don't know why, but when I was a kid, bro, I thought they were so cool. They were so unique. I think they were like $4 or something, or a little less than that, probably like $2.99 at Walmart, like per each one. Bakugan. Oh, now I remember a little bit. It's basically like a Pokemon version of like, hmm, really Digimon when you think about it. But all this stuff is demonic when you really think about it too. All this stuff is so demonic. Well, Rolly, you can get it right now for just $2.99. I'm kidding. Wow. Bro, back in the day, bro. Back in the this was also in Disney. I'm pretty sure anyways. It's either Disney or Nickelodeon. I can't remember what the price of these were. I'm sure they have it at Amazon. Yeah, you guys are like unlocking memories, like back to back. Well, I didn't even know they had a DS game for it. Battle Brawlers Defenders of the Core Limited Edition Bakugan action figure. Hmm. They have it for the PS3 too, and Xbox 360. I mean, we're basically there at that point. Not for nothing, bro, but like if I sleep a certain way, I have to sleep a certain way to not have my back aching. Like my knees, bro, like when I bend down, I hear them like, you know, like I'm getting there. I'm practically old. And I turned 28. I turned 28 this year. Well, in April I turned 28. Next year I'll be 29. I'm scratching 30. Zach is 32. You're still young though, bro. Yeah, my back is like, actually it's not that bad, but like if I do this, like as soon as I get up, right? I'm 26. Yeah, you're still really young too. Bro, if I do this, my back would crack just by doing that. Think about that. I wasn't able to do that in the past. In the past, I'd have to like do some of this. Oh, wow. Wow, that was amazing. Love the hot water in the shower. Yeah, I like to take cold showers, but I'm just not brave enough to take a cold shower. That sounds ridiculous, but I'm just not brave enough to take a cold shower. And I love cold showers. Bro, you go to Puerto Rico, unless you go into like a hotel. Yo, in Puerto Rico, if you're staying at somebody's house, for example, like let's just say like if you were to be like you're either my grandma's house or like my dad's house, you're basically forced to take a cold shower because they don't have like heaters out there. I don't mind has like an electric one that you would just attach to like the whatchamacallit, it doesn't matter. It would just warm up the water as it's coming out. Shock with cold water. Yo, cold water feels great, bro. I'm just not brave enough. Bro, as soon as like I feel cold, like as soon as I feel the cold, I quickly turn it to hot. Like, and it feels great. It's just I'm just not brave enough, bro. That sounds awful, but I'm just not brave enough. Imagine if God changes his mind about hell, bro, and it just makes it a frozen just wasteland, bro, and you're just constantly dealing with hyperthermia. Imagine if he just changed his mind, bro. He was just like, you know what? I think the cold is a lot worse than the heat. So, God forbid. Sorry, Lord. Please forgive me for my words. I was just joking. God is the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. But what if instead of hell, it was just straight up cold? Yeah, I took it back, bro. Honestly, I could just imagine, like, imagine yourself just walking on a frozen river, right? And you just keep walking and walking, and as you're walking, you notice you start getting frostbites on your feet. And then you keep walking and walking. Eventually, like, you don't feel your feet at all. And you keep walking and walking. Eventually, like, your feet just start breaking. Like, your bones, like, with each step, like, your toe would just crack right off because it's freezing temperatures. And you don't have anything to warm yourself. And your fingers start freezing, you start getting frostbites to the point that, like, it changes colors. Yo, I think that's horrifying. One of my biggest nightmares, though, like, the one way I don't want to die is drowning. And I've had dreams of drowning. Like when I was a kid, anyways, not recently. But drowning or just suffocating in general, I think that's the worst way to die. I mean, bleeding out, cool. Like, you're fading away slowly, but it's just something about fighting to catch your, just to catch some breath, like being able to breathe. That to me is just scary. Like, I wouldn't mind, like, just I'd rather go out like getting stabbed or like getting shot than to just suffocate. Like, it's really terrifying. Like, truly. It's just something about suffocating that just and it's just something about like surgeries, when doctor just cuts you up, opens you up like a fish, bro. I don't like surgeries. I haven't had a surgery since I was like a kid. And the only time I had one was like on my ear somewhere, which I used to have a scar, but it's not even there anymore. My mom's first husband drowned. Oh my goodness, bro. Like, I truly think, just imagine, bro, just water, just at some point you stop being able to like hold your breath and you just gotta let the water in. Like, if you're drowning, bro. I'm so sorry for your loss, by the way, Kendall. Bro, that's so scary. I'm not really scared of it, But it's just one of those things that I prefer not to go through. Truly. But at some point, like if you're drowning and the water, like you feel the water literally going into your lungs and you're trying to cough this water out, but there isn't enough oxygen to replace the water in your lungs. Even once you, thank you for the heart, Miadino. Even once you get out of like the water and you're just coughing all that water out, just imagine the imagery in that. That's intense. Mm. And still, it's a loss. Dude, that's horrible. You remember iRobot? I mean, you guys, there's no way you don't know iRobot. In the beginning of the movie, in iRobot, the robot basically saved Will Smith instead of the other kid. So I could only imagine about, the other kid drowning. It's really sad though. It's a horrible way to go out. Like I said, getting stabbed or shot at, but drowning. And what's worse is that when you're drowning, it's your mistake. It's not somebody else that caused it. Or majority of the time anyways. Or I don't know. I wasn't there. Let me just take that all back. I wasn't there. Oh, Peter Pan. Oh, I remember this. I think this was Bambi on the side here. I don't think you guys could see that. Oh, no, you can't. Unless I put it like this. I forgot. There's AI now. You can search up and it'll give you an AI movie. I mean, AI answer. All right, Rolly. Have a good night, Rolly. I hope you sleep well and God bless you. I appreciate you stopping by. Zach, is the little guy finally asleep? Oh yeah, Zach, I highly recommend you check Rolly out. Rolly does she shares scripture in her page, and the way she explains it is very nice. Like by nice, I mean she's very descriptive. Like she would definitely lead you in the right direction. Daily bread, anyways. Like very good. My mind is like kind of foggy, so it's kind of hard for me to put my words together. I'm talking like Trump right now. Very nice girl. She's very, very good. Give her a follow. Oh, he's bothering the wife. Okay, it's better than bothering you. I'm sorry, Kendall. I said I'm sorry. I got more time with Zach, and you're taking care of the kid. It's nothing against you, you're just buying us some time. Having some bro time over here. Some conversations. Don't worry. Dress for sleep. Nah, Cosmic, I got work in like 6 hours or 7 hours from now. I appreciate the likes, brother. Like, what? Work? Ranked? You want to play ranked right now? What? Damn, I got stuck talking and I didn't even get to show Rolly, like, inside the planet. That's wild. I got so distracted. What's this planet made out of? Let me see if I can land this. Okay. Yeah, the wife would have left that convo. Each planet has like its own creatures and all that stuff. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, it's this one. I don't know if these guys are aggressive or not. I've yet to figure that out. Like, I just don't know if they're aggressive or not. What is that? Let me see. He's got blood in his mouth? Can I... Oh, I can make him my companion. Don't understand it. I had some pellets that I can feed him. Oh, bad costing. Bro, if anything, try to catch me a little early tomorrow, bro. Because I was on there earlier, but I didn't really feel like staying on there for too long. I'm not the one making him walk, by the way. He's just randomly walking. What is up with that? What is this? Oh, it gives oxygen, but there's something else here, bro. Now, let me try to farm it. It's pretty cool. It gives you oxygen. This guy's moving quite a lot. I think that's like my second companion, though. I have another one in here, too. I think it's this one. This is the other one. Oh, this guy's running is like so slow. It's either slow or glitched. The other guy ran a lot faster. What is that? This is another one. This one's got oxygen as well. This one too. Oh, now he's moving a little faster. Dude, you can get your own mech or like a robot. You can definitely get like your own robot as well. That would defend you. I don't know if my ship is in space. I haven't. Oh, it is. It's gonna take me a little while. It takes me an entire minute to get to my ship. Literally. I'll bet. We could definitely play it. Oh, I gotta make sure I got enough fuel to get there. This game is very complicated though, especially when you're starting out. Well, bet if you want to, but I think if you already have it, then that's good. But if you don't, bro, it's like $60, I think, or like maybe 40. I haven't checked recently as an object. I think it's all about trade link. Oh, they have something for sale. Sometimes you run into random merchants, but what is this? Um, Encoded navigation data, which can properly. Your live is not eligible for recommendation and restricted in searches because it violates fake engagement policy under our community guidelines. I could appeal that. That's kind of weird, but okay. Um. So we'll review the location of a drop pod containing. Let me try both. Let me try two of these. It's this one, right? Yeah, it's this one. This one's in 33 seconds. Thank you for the heart, me, Keegan. Hope you're doing well, brother. I'm playing some No Man's Sky at the moment. But I'm glad you're doing a lot better, brother. Oof. That was almost a rough landing. Oh, thank you for the likes as well, brother. What do you get from this exosuit upgrade module? Well, let me check this out real quick. Well, there's a cave over there too. I don't know if I want to check it out, but I need a Atlas pass card to open that. Exosuit restored. There's probably nothing in that cave. Alright, let me just stick to the main objective. What's going on, Adino? Alright, let me do this. Antimatter housing, carbon nanotubes, and sodium nitrate. I don't think I have any of those. Let me see, maybe my ship has it. Housing, I can definitely make this. That's one. And this one is sodium nitrate, but they want a damage electrode. Carbon nanotubes. I think I might have to. I don't get it. I had like a whole bunch of carbon, didn't I? Might have to go back to the ship. Checking the ship. Maybe maybe at the store I can grab some of that. Or wait. Before I do that, I could probably get some carbon around here. What is that? Oh. I just peeped that. Damage machinery. I don't need that. Let's run quads. Alright, I gotta get back to my ship. It's about to be a storm. No, bro, I'm going to sleep soon. What do you mean, trust? Trust me, I'm going to sleep soon, bro. What? Sometimes you pick... Oh, okay. Sometimes you get like these very small quests you can complete on your own, but there is somewhat of a plot at the same time there isn't. You kind of just do whatever you want. Yeah, bro, I'm sorry, CJ. You're gonna have to catch me tomorrow when I'm actually on there. Appreciate the follow though, brother. See what type of level is this ship. Dude, it's so much better when you're playing this on PC. This is a B rank. I don't need this. I have an S rank. I just haven't upgraded any of the things for it. Dude, I wish they would have turned this game into like Star Wars. Like added like a huge Star Wars like Battlefront mod. Dude, that would be amazing. That's all it's missing, bro. It's literally all it's missing. Yeah, it must be nice, bro. And it's even nicer if he just stays up a little longer and then put him to sleep at the right time. So you get like a nice 8 hours or like maybe 9 hours of sleep. That would be even better. I believe, in my opinion. Mm. It's kids, bro. But at least he's not, you know what I mean? Like, at least he's not in the hospital and he's with his family. You gotta see about getting him something like, what, the, the cocktails? Like the fruit cocktails? You gotta see about getting him some of that. I think that would be pretty good for him. He would definitely eat that. Navigation data. Don't need anything like that. I'm gonna have to go to one of the stations. I wish there was a station that sold everything instead of like some things, because some of these stations don't sell everything. See about porting out. Maybe I'll just go next door. So if I go next door, yeah, let me just go next door. Oh, the hyperdrive has no fuel. Yeah, those are really good, especially when you have like an upset stomach and you can't really eat solid food. I think fruit, like the fruit cocktails, are really good. That's what my mom gets anyways. I get that sometimes too, but not when I have like an upset stomach. I know that at least helps you eat something somewhat solid but healthy at the same time. I'll go water only. I mean, you're fasting at that point, bro. At that point, you're just fasting. The faster with it, I mean, it works. It definitely works. It gets your body on high alert, on survival mode, full on survival mode. Where am I? Is there not? I was gonna say, is there not a station here? It's something you gotta build yourself up towards. It's not easy, but it is possible. You just have to like build yourself up for it. Like at some point you gotta like eat a minimal amount of food and then like, you know what I mean? Like it's almost like you're pre-fasting. You do like a pre-fast, eat as minimal amount of food throughout the day. Do that for like 2 to 3 days. And then that's when you eat like a solid amount of food and then you start your fast. Yeah. It's fear, right? It's pure fear, right? I can never find like what I need here for some reason. It's definitely possible. But in order for you to do that, to be honest with you, you'd have to basically get away from everybody. Like anything that annoys you, anything like at all that can just trigger you. Just because when you're fasting, you're not, you know what I mean? Like you're extremely hungry, so you're gonna get cranky easily. That's happened to me anyways. You get a little cranky. Like anything triggers you to break your fast. That's what happens to me anyways. Anything would trigger you, bro, to just break your fast. And then you think your actions are justified. Like you'll somehow justify your actions towards not completing the fast, which I've done. After 100 hours? I thought it was after 40 hours, wasn't it? Or like 48 hours? I thought it was after 48. You kind of start coasting. It's like you're on airplane mode. You feel a little weak, but at the same time, you can actually, like, you can function. Your brain still functions, like, really well, but it's so easy to get a headache, bro. Like me, I'll get a headache like this on like the second day. First day is fine. The second day I'll start getting a headache. The third day I'll have like no after is I think it's just the second day. The third day you'll be completely like fine, but you just have an empty stomach. Like it's just full of water. But I really don't like talking about fasting, mainly because like when you fast, you're supposed to fast in secret. You're not supposed to let anyone know that you're fasting. Biblically speaking. Dude, I've seen literally, well, they claim to be Christians, but they'll be on the FYPs talking about I'm fasting right now, and I'm just like, why are you letting the world know? So it's supposed to be just between you and God. The Bible says don't be like the hypocrites that like literally deform their faces to let everybody know they're fasting. Don't be like them, like the Pharisees. And don't make it seem like you're fasting at all. Like that's literally biblical. Definitely don't tell anyone that you're fasting. Because once you tell them your reward is right there, it's not coming from God. That's your reward. Yeah, put some oil on your head, wash it off, and don't let anyone know that you're fasting, only God. Mm. Sure, bring me food, dude. There'd be moments, like, I live with my parents, I'm not even gonna front. I mean, I don't live here for free at all, but I would be, like, in the process of doing that, and my mom would come around and be like, yo, like, trying to get me to eat, and I'm, like, ignoring her. Like, she'll send me messages, and I just ignore her. Like I made food, I know I can smell it from all the way up here. Like my nose is highly sensitive to everything right now. Like as you're cooking, my mouth is watering, but I have to fight the temptation of not wanting to eat, but I can't let her know that. You know what I mean? Like that's between me and God. But some Christians just don't fast at all. Or the ones that claim to be. But you're expected to. You're expected to fast. Literally, my mouth be watering. I forgot I'm supposed to go to a different galaxy. Try to find the... Trying to find something specific. Let me see, I probably shouldn't go too far. Maybe I'll check this star out. Temporal computer required. Maybe I'll check this place out. Even if it's a meal a day. Not for nothing, but I remember Paul saying, hold on. Somewhere in the Bible that said that, what, you're only gonna fast for a day or two? 3 days, 3 days at best. I mean, technically, yeah. I mean, some people do like a very light fast, which is like away from technology, which isn't, I don't think that's really a fast at all. But I mean, if it increases your relationship with God and you become more sensitive to the Holy Spirit, which is technically what you're supposed to be walking more in the spirit than in your flesh. That's what fasting really is. It's enhancing your spiritual connection, I should say. Like you'll be more sensitive to the Holy Spirit. Like you'll feel the Holy Spirit a lot more intense throughout your day. That's how it is for me anyways. But I don't really believe in like no social media fast or anything like that. I mean there's the Daniel fast, which I'm pretty sure you just eat veggies for like the next 14 days or 30 days. You don't touch anything that has to do with meat or even fish. Just you can only eat stuff like rice and veggies and I think fruits. But then there's the let me look it up. Okay, so the normal fast involves abstaining from all forms of food but not water and commonly lasts 24 hours. Sunrise to sunrise. That's a normal fast. There's different types of fast. I think 3 day fast is the best though. When you're abstaining from food but you're only drinking water for 3 days, that's on that. I think if you want like a full effect, bro, you want to go for like the three. Or like if you want to get go for like a if you want to go for like a absolute fast, you go without water and food for 1 or 2 days. That's an absolute fast. That's I think that's tremendously good. Like an absolute fast. Those are really, really effective. Yeah, there are a bunch. There is the Daniel fast though. The Daniel fast is like 14 days or something like that. Going without food and not food, but here oh okay. Daniel fast. This is a partial fast where individuals abstain from meat, sweets, dairy, and processed foods, focusing on fruit, vegetables, and water. It's named after the prophet Daniel, who practiced a similar diet during his time in Babylon. You can go like even I tried this before, but I tried it with fish and rice and veggies. Just that, no like um no meat. Like I mean, even though fish is a type of meat, but it's a lot healthier than just eating pork or chicken or even beef. Yeah, that one's like really good too. I've tried that one too. For like a solid month. I was just eating rice and fish though. Just rice and fish. I think that actually worked. There's the absolute fast, which is a dry fast. This involves abstaining from both food and water. It is not recommended for extended periods due to potential health risks. Should only be undertaken with clear guidance from God and good health. That's what I mean. Like a solid day, bro, doing an absolute fast. That you can do that, and I think it's very effective. But 2 days you're pushing it, but at the same time you'll survive. Yeah, no drinks is tough. It's possible, trust, bro. It's definitely possible. In intermittent fasting. This involves restricting eating to certain hours. Some people do this. They do it from like 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. I think this is very light though, like a very light fast. But if they can't go any further than that, then that's understandable. Perhaps that has to do with their body. You know what I mean? My church does 6 to 6. Yeah, I think that's, I've heard of that. Like my buddy does this type of fast, like from 5 to 5. You're talking about from 6 to 6. You could do it. Intermittent fast. That's the one you're talking about. Other types of fast in the Bible also mentions various other fasts, including Apostles' fast, Esther fast. I've heard of an Ezra fast. The Esther fast. Um, so the Esther fast is a 1 day fast observed by Jewish people on the day before Purim. Now we're looking for. Okay, the fast of Esther is based on the biblical account of Queen Esther actions on the book of Esther, where she rallied the Jewish people to fast and pray before approaching the king to reveal Haman's plans. Duration, it's a 1 day fast, typically lasting from dawn until nightfall. So it's basically like 12 hours. First Monday through Wednesday of the month. Mm. There's a bunch of types of fast. Yo, thank you, brother. Thank you for your likes as well. I hope you're having a good night, man. Appreciate you stopping by. There's the corporate fast. This involves a group of people fasting together, often with shared purpose or prayer focus. That's the one your church is doing. Appreciate the heartbeat, brother. Thank you so much. Liquid fast. This type of fast allows liquids like water, juice, and smoothies, but no solid food. The Daniel fast can be considered a type of liquid fast as it involves drinking water and juices. That's interesting. Dude, I try to keep away from coffee when I like do just a water. You know what I mean? But I try to stay away from coffee. I've tried it though with coffee just to get rid of the headaches. Because the second day you get like major headache. Like you get it quickly too within like 3 hours of you being awake in front of a screen. Yeah, the coffee's good for the headaches, but I don't know if it's exactly acceptable. Do you energy drinks? What? What are you crazy? What? Zach, come on, man. Energy drinks is wild, bro. Your heart is pounding and you're starving. What are you doing? Don't get me wrong, coffee gets you really hungry. That's the downfall of coffee. That's literally the downfall of coffee, bro. I'm on BP meds. Okay. But yeah, I didn't know you can drink juice. I didn't know like that was a thing. I completely stayed away from juice. It's either water or water and coffee, but I noticed the water and coffee one isn't really that effective. I don't know why, but it might have to do with the caffeine. Mainly because like caffeine is like something people drink on a daily basis, so you can abstain from it. Oh, thank you for the likes, PDA. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Zach. If it works, it works. If it works for you, then it works for you. Like I've never tried it. Like if it works, it works. You know what I mean? You got firsthand experience more than I do to wake up. Mm. Yeah, I don't know what to say to that. I just tough it out, bro. Just drink the water. Oh, drink. We're talking about fasting, PDA. PDA is probably looking at the screen. Fasting? What? I can't go a day without steak. What? I smell food and I go for it. Why should I keep myself away from deliciousness? Actually, I don't know. Maybe you do it too. Like I just don't know, bro. When I'm like in the middle of it and I'm smelling food, he said I'm not gonna stop eating. That's all I do. Damn, bro. I mean, hey, at some point you will. At some point, bro. At some point you will. Everyone does at some point. I know Panda told me she does it, but I don't know what type she does. Some people do like a social media fast, which I think it's no offense to anybody. It's just kind of Let me keep my mouth shut. Because I don't know, like, if I never tried it, maybe it works, you know? I usually only eat one time a day. Me too. Me too, Zach. What do you think about that? What do you think about me saying me too? Okay. Actually, I do eat like once a day though, automatically. Or like sometimes I eat twice a day, but sometimes I just eat once a day. I think once a day is good enough. I don't even eat breakfast. I just eat straight dinner and that's it. Because I work a lot, you know. See, even PDA said me too. See, that's what I mean. Like, I don't know if that's really like a fast. I'm not trying to like offend anyone though. Yeah, at some point in time, PDA. Sometimes you just gotta say, you know what, God, I'm gonna abstain from food in order to get closer to you and feel your Holy Spirit, your presence, Lord. Because God has a presence, bro. That's the part that just, yo, that'll sober up a drunk man, bro. Feeling the presence of God, like that will give, bro. That will give true fear to a person that lives in the world. Like, do you know God has a presence, bro? God has a real presence. You can feel him. Yo, that if I was drunk, that would sober me up. If I didn't know that. If I was high right now, that would sober me up. Instantly, like this. I'd sober up, bro. Like in that second, I'd be like, wait, hold on. It's all gonna hit me at once. Yeah, Zach. Some people just don't know that, bro. It's because they never look for God, like how he wants to be found. Like people are always like, oh, I try to find God and I never found him. It's because the way you're looking for him is not how he wants to be found. If you do your research, if you read the Bible, there's a certain way that you can find him, how he wants to be found. That's so deep too, how he wants to be found, bro. Want to know something wild? I spoke in tongues for the first time today, and the Spirit took over at prayer night. The Bible does say, like, I tried that. I might have done it like a couple of times, but in the Bible it says that it's kind of pointless to speak in tongues if no one can interpret what you're saying. It's almost like just listen to somebody. Not trying to offend nobody, but it's almost like listen to someone babble. You know, like it's better to prophesy than to speak in tongues. When you look at the gifts, definitely you're working in the spirit when you're speaking in tongues. But it's just like if you're trying to speak in tongues, trying to get a message to somebody, and no one can interpret what you're saying, it's better that you don't say anything at all. It's practically like what the Bible says about speaking in tongues. It's better that you speak, it's better that you prophesy than to speak in tongues. Like it's preferred. That's something that Paul mentioned. Yeah, it's in oh, here. First Corinthians 14:5. I'll read the King James version though. Let's go to good old King James if I can find it. KJV. I would I would that I would that ye all speak with tongues, but rather that ye prophesy, for greater is he that prophesieth than he that speaketh with tongues, except he interpret, that the church may receive edifying. Except that he interprets. That's the only time that it's better than prophesying, if you can interpret it. Because that must mean like you're speaking in the spirit. There's something you need to, there's a message that you need to get across. And it's gonna get across, you know what I mean? I got you, Zach. Dude, it's when you're, dude, when I first started my walk, bro, I was so highly sensitive to the Holy Spirit and I was just so on fire. I'm somewhat sensitive to him now, but it's not as strong as it used to be. Just because I stumbled a lot and my heart posture changed a lot. Hmm. But when you first start your walk, bro, and the way you feel the Holy Spirit throughout your day, just randomly, you just feel it like here, or even like on your shoulder, or even, and even your body, really. You just start feeling like lightning is about to strike and there's no clouds around. That's literally what it feels like. Lightning is literally about to strike and there's not a single cloud to be seen. But that's how you know, bro. I wish a lot of people knew. It's just a lot of people don't. And that's so wild. I wish a lot of people would take their time to, would take the time to get to know God because he's real, bro. It's not about, it really isn't about religion at all because religion is slavery and God doesn't want slaves. He wants a relationship with you individually. Oh, Zach, he loves you, bro. For real. Like he loves all of you. He loves PDA. He loves everybody that's watching, bro. But man, I remember too, like, man, like literally, there was someone that was trying to get me to speak in church, and they put their hand on my stomach, and they were like, you need to speak right now." And it felt like I could breathe fire, bro. Like there was fire literally in my stomach, and I felt like I could literally breathe fire. Like my stomach was hot. Like right now, my chest is like almost like right here. Like right here is all like hot. Like I feel that sometimes, but I started feeling this recently again. Like it feels like I can breathe like fire, bro. That's good, Zach. Dude, I feel like the center of my being feels hot, bro. Yeah, it's God, bro. It's not me at all. Like there's nothing of me when I like when these things are being said, it's nothing of me. It's all him, bro. It almost feels like goosebumps. Almost. It's somewhat similar to goosebumps, but it's more like if you held a if you ever flew a kite and you tied a literal key to it, you know how was it Thomas Edison or whoever it was that flew a kite attached to a key, and literally when lightning's about to strike, like your hairs lift up, that's what you feel. That's literally what you feel. Like your hairs literally lift up. It's not goosebumps at all. Goosebumps is actual like bumps on your skin. What you feel with the Holy Spirit is literally like your hairs would literally they were they would like lift up. It's like lightning is about to strike. Literally, it's like lightning about to strike. It's way different than goosebumps. There's power behind like the presence of the Holy Spirit. And it's evident it's evidence of, him being omnipresent. Because you would think he's not there, but he really is. He's there all the time, even in silence. When he's not speaking, he's still there watching everything we're doing. Every time we're on our phone scrolling, he sees all of that, bro. Every single thing, even when you're looking at corn, bro. Even corn. He sees every single thing, bro. When you slightly lust after a woman, even though it was just a glimpse, but you thought in your mind, like, wow, she looks attractive. That happens to me, bro. But I know, like, God sees all of this about me, you know what I mean? Like, I know he sees all of it. Every single thing, bro. God is powerful, bro. Limitless. Literally, the definition is limitless. And I don't even think that's the definition, because I even feel limitless has limits, but I think he's much greater than that. So powerful, bro. So, so powerful. Though, Zach, I will warn you, though, man. It's not going to be easy. Especially when you start your walk, you're gonna, the main reason you're gonna stumble is because of your lack of knowledge. It's not because of anything else. Yeah, Tanjiro. It's not because of anything else. It's just the lack of knowledge. That at the moment you thought you were right about certain things, even that your actions perhaps were justified. Those are things you're gonna be thinking. Because I went through that. Yeah, it's already been hard. I believe you. And it's just the lack of knowledge. That's all it is, bro. The lack of knowledge and the lack of faith. Those two things. One, you don't have enough faith that God is going to get you out of the situation you're currently in. Two, you don't have enough knowledge to acknowledge that God is going to get you out of that first situation that you're currently in. Because you just don't know enough about God and his character to see that he is truly faithful to the T. That's where it starts at, bro. Yeah. Even like Broly was in here earlier. I speak to her about the Bible all the time. We kind of sharpen each other, but we'll talk about things like, um, I think she might have mentioned to me. I don't like putting people's business out there, but she mentioned to me about um, there's people predicting that was in November, not November. It was in September. That is when the rapture is gonna happen, or something like that. I ended up telling her that you probably shouldn't listen to people predicting. I mean, not like I'm sure she wasn't openly trying to. It's just that so many people try to predict when it's going to happen, but the problem is that no one knows when it's going to happen. Only the Father knows when it's going to happen. Yeah, it's fear mongering. That's what it is. But then again, you should rush and repent. That's probably something you should just get up and do, like right now, you know? Even the sun. Yeah, not even the sun, bro. Yeah, it's so deep. I think about it too, but at the same time, I'm not even worried. The best, like, when it happens, it's just gonna happen, but definitely do not get caught naked. Don't get caught naked and don't get caught without having oil in your lamp. Don't let that fire go out. It's basically what the parable was talking about. Don't let your fire go out. Make sure that you have enough oil to carry you through now until God returns. Like that's what basically it means when you have oil in your lamp. Let that oil burn and burn brightly until God returns. That's deep. It's very deep. Mm. It's also something you have to put in work yourself. Just remember, He can open the door for you, but you need to make the choice to go through that door or not. It's all choices we need to make. But do not be found naked, bro, because he's gonna come like a thief in the night when you least expect it. You could be getting caught. Like he can walk in the middle of you sinning, bro. Even having a small lie, like tossing a small lie towards someone. Read and listen and pay attention, yeah. Obedience, bro. It also comes down to obedience. It's like that pastor was telling me, bro, obedience is better than sacrifice. Way better than sacrifice. What did Jesus say? I want mercy, not sacrifice. At the current moment. But this is like completely different from like obedience is better than sacrifice. It's just I think it was Matthew, yeah. Hosea spoke about it too. For I desire mercy, not sacrifice, an acknowledgement of God rather than burnt offerings. That's Hosea though, 6:6. But Matthew spoke about but go and learn what this means. I desire mercy, not sacrifice, for I have not come to call the righteous but sinners. Mm. That's something I'm learning too, Zach. I just hope he's there for everything I do, bro. Because, like, I think when I do things by myself, it just doesn't work out. When I do things on my own way, I notice that it just leads towards a much bigger problem that God just has to take me out of. And that's happened my entire life. My entire life, bro. Man. Trying to see what the PC's up to. I have my PC literally right here. I'll show you. I have it set up so I wish I could kind of show it like as I'm talking because it actually looks like pretty cool, but I think that's good, right? Yeah. Yeah, I just like I said, I reorganized everything. Like I think it was yesterday, right? That's when we talked. Yeah, it was yesterday. I reorganized everything yesterday. I used to have my secondary monitor where the PC is, but now I have the secondary right here, and then I have the main monitor right here. But my TV used to be right here, and I used to use it as a monitor, but it stopped showing picture. So when it stopped showing picture, it was just black. I turn it on, and it's still black. Nothing changed. So I put it up front, and this morning I walked outside and it wasn't there anymore. I guess somebody took it. But at the same time, like maybe like they could fix it, you know? Like we just don't know. Like maybe they know how to fix TVs. And if they do, they could probably sell it for like $70 or something. This is a pretty cool TV. I just don't have the remote for it. I left that remote in my old storage, which I had to let go of that storage. I lost so much in this walk, bro. I had so many moments that I became so bitter, but I had my reasons for being so bitter because nothing was working out. But at the same time, I was being disobedient towards God, and I was just living in the flesh constantly. I was constantly fighting with my flesh. I still am now, but it's become a lot easier for me. It's definitely become a lot easier for me. I haven't smoked in like I think a month or something now. Like anything. I haven't smoked anything in like a month and I feel great. I don't have like chest pains like crazy like I used to. It wasn't really chest pains, but I still have it like creeping up when I talk a lot. I think it's because of my lungs. But I feel great. Like I sleep great. I dream great. Not dream great, but I dream a lot. I used to think that the reason why people don't have dreams, and I think this is pretty solid, The reason people don't have dreams is because when they smoke, it's almost like an antenna. It's creating static between God being able to communicate with you. That's why you don't dream. Like when you're drinking, and sometimes you'll have like a random dream, but it's most likely a warning. When you're drinking or when you're smoking, you always have like this weird dream. It's always a warning, bro. I noticed that it's always a warning. I don't know if it's just me, but when you drink and you fall asleep, it's either you have like a succubus dream or you have a dream that's, very disturbing, you know, or it's just a straight up warning. Those are the only ones I can think of. That's all you'll get. No vaping or anything. That's good, bro. That's truly all you'll get, bro. But I'm glad I quit. Cause like, and I hope I don't go back to it. I feel like I have a lot more control of my flesh right now. I had a dream Sunday. Yeah, you mentioned it to me. It felt so real. I dream a lot. But I've had dreams like that are so realistic. There was a time that man, I remember like bro, I remember being in this room, not this specific room, but I literally in the room, the window was open, the wind was blowing in, and I could literally smell the hot air from the summer, from like you know, it's from the daytime outside, like it's summertime, so you can feel the fresh of the hot, like you can feel the wind, literally, like I smelled it. It smelled. I could smell the outside, like inside this dream, and I was telling God, "Am I dead? Did I die?" I'm literally telling God in this dream, like, "Did I die?" And then the third time I said that, it was, it's almost like he said no, and then I woke up. It wasn't even like, it's almost like a silent voice, almost, I believe. Jesus woke me up and told me to go to church. Then the message was serious. Man, it be like that, bro. Not for nothing, but like last night, I set my alarm for 5, right? Well, this morning, technically, the alarm went off. I turned the alarm off, and I said to myself, I'm going back to sleep, bro. I'll wake up when I wake up. I woke up 40 minutes later, bro. I kid you not, that's just God. God just wakes people up sometimes. Like in the middle of the night sometimes. Like I'm starting to I used to hear a lot that supposedly God wakes people up in the middle of the night to spend some time with them. I think that's why people get frustrated and they're just like, why am I even awake right now? And I was so tired before I went to sleep. That stuff happens too. It definitely happens. Be careful what you ask for. Dude, that would definitely happen. It will happen. It will happen a lot. But I didn't really quite understand that. I still don't, because I just wake up and just go back to sleep. Man, oh man. Mm. Pastor talking. Did I tell you about that one time I actually felt convicted in my church? The first time I ever felt convicted, bro. And I haven't gone to that church in a while, but dude, I walked in there, bro, and I felt like I was catching strays. Literally catching strays. Bro. And even like, damn, I even received a double confirmation within like, well, the next day. Cause I was telling my coworker about that message that was happening at church. Mm, yeah, all over me. But bro, I was telling the people at my job, well, two of them, about the message that happened. And it was basically about you should really be careful about who you pick to be your spouse. And the lady that was preaching was basically saying like it's not gonna be Delilah that's gonna be taking a piece of your soul. It's gonna be Delilah, and she's not just gonna take a piece of your soul. She's gonna take your soul and yank it and drag it across like the floor and take it with her. Like that's how bad it's gonna be. So basically saying like that person is not only gonna disrupt your, she's not just gonna mess with your life, she's gonna mess with your calling. Like she's not just gonna mess with your soul, she's gonna mess with your calling. She's gonna destroy your calling, like basically what happened to Samson. But bro, it was such a deep message because at the current time I was kind of slowly becoming open to dating again. But then when I heard that message, I completely closed myself out. I was just like, nah, I'm not doing that. But I ended up receiving a double confirmation of it, which I was still in my head the next day. I was listening to Pastor Mitchell Phillip, the guy from 2819, I think it is. And he was basically saying how he was going to Texas. He was using his GPS to get to a certain location, right? And as he's taking his GPS, it turns out that his GPS took him to the wrong location. And he ended up getting a little upset about that. And then he was saying a lot of us are following the GPS and it's leading us towards the wrong direction. Like a lot of us have been going in the wrong direction for a very long time, is what he was saying. And keep in mind, peep this, bro. Like about 20 minutes later, after I was basically done, well, not done, I was like 30 minutes deep into that sermon, there was a guy at one of the doors. And basically, the guy was yelling inside the building, and he was like, "Hey, is anybody there?" I was like, I'm looking around. So I go over to the door where the trailers go, and the guy was basically like, "Hey, I came here to pick up a trailer for Amazon." And I'm over here thinking in my head, Amazon? Dude, Amazon is like 30, 40 minutes away from here. Your nearest Amazon is like 30 or 40 minutes away from here. And I didn't tell him that openly, but he was showing me his GPS and he was like, "Man, the GPS took me here and I could have swore this was like the right location." And it hit me because I just listened to a message that Pastor Anthony Mitchell Phillip was talking about, and the scripture of course kept coming to mind for like 2 weeks prior to that, that there is a way that seems right to a man, but in the way it leads, in the end it leads towards destruction. And it was just a scripture that's been on my mind for like months now. And that's basically what it was. Like i I truly needed to check myself because I was still in between like being open to like chasing lust and basically gamble with my calling and all this other stuff, bro. Because it was basically like a double confirmation of what happened. Because I got that message from church and I was talking to my buddy about it. And I was just like, damn, that message was just so powerful. I felt like I was catching strays. Literally, was what I was telling him because that's what it felt like. But when that happened, bro, when that bus driver, when that truck driver pulled up to the wrong location, and I looked at his map, it said it was right across the street, bro. And he even went across the street as well. And bro, he was lost. Bro was lost. He's picking up a pack. Oh, he's picking up a trailer for Amazon, bro. Amazon is 40 minutes away. And I know exactly where it is. It makes you so thankful, yeah, truly. But at the same time, it's like, man, that's when I really started to practice obedience. Like, obedience was heavy on my mind. Like, I was really like, you know what, bro? I'm so tired of this. I'm tired of like not just playing cat and mouse. Like, I'm tired of having to walk into a worldly relationship and getting demolished because the other person is just so into the world that they think that their lifestyle is right. And not just that, because they're living so deep in their flesh that they fold so easily to any temptation, and they end up hurting you. And tell me that's not real, bro. Because it happened. It happened to me recently, like a couple months ago. It happened to me because the person just, they're so deep in their flesh that, dude, I couldn't even really get mad at them because I just understood. I understood, bro. I walked away from that because I understood. I didn't get mad at them because I understood. That's so insane, bro. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It takes a while for some people to understand. Sometimes it takes years. Growth doesn't happen in a short amount of time, though. And wisdom doesn't come easily. But if you pray for it, God gives it willingly. But I think he shows it in a, he has you go through a process that will grow your wisdom. He'll put you in situations in which you would use wisdom. And you would truly, he'll put you in situations in which you have to think. It's almost like you're playing with a puzzle. Each time you mess with the puzzle, you get better and better until you finally, you beat the puzzle. And then the next time they give you the same puzzle, you beat it really fast. And then you keep it. It's like that, bro. He's like molding you into becoming this human that is just full of wisdom and righteousness. That's the goal, anyways. That is definitely the goal. Oh damn, I still gotta mess with that. It's still running pretty smooth, but I still gotta mess with that setting. Oh, word. Got some confirmations. It's really good, bro. Dude, I remember a time too, man. Because I was just about to tell you, like, you'll get confirmations if you really listen. Keyword listen. Bro, I had a dream that it was two separate dreams, and I think they were back to back. And basically, bro, and there was confirmation that came to those dreams. There's bro, there was some guy that was trying to tell me something, and I couldn't hear him. I mean, I could hear him, but I wasn't listening. Like, I heard what he said, but it's almost like what he said was deleted from my mind instantly. You know what listening and hearing is? Like, you hear something for a second and you forget about it. That's what hearing is. Listening is when you take in those words and you put some thought into it. You process those words in your mind. So, in this dream, when the guy was speaking to me, I was basically like, wait, what did you say? I couldn't really like hear you. And then he repeated it again and said something about listening. And then, bro, after that, I woke up and I went back to sleep and I had a very similar dream again. The guy was trying to tell me something. I was like, what? What are you trying to tell me? I can't hear what you're saying. And I did like that again. And that happened to me like 2 weeks before I went to church and had that entire ordeal. And it has to do with obedience. Listening is obedience. That's the listening part. Anyways, later that day after I had that dream, there was a guy from my workplace. And it hit me, bro. I was talking to him, and at some point he couldn't really hear what I was saying because of the machinery was so loud. And he did like this. And literally I seen so much earwax, bro. It was kind of nasty, but the guy couldn't hear me because his ears weren't clean. And that's when it hit me too, like, oh, I could hear God, I just wasn't listening. What? I could hear God, but I just wasn't listening. God's literally talking to me through people and all this other stuff. I just wasn't listening. We're on the same page often. Yeah, sometimes you have to pay attention. For real. Like, dude, this guy had earwax coming down his ear, and it's almost like God was telling me you must be wet behind the ears or something, bro. But to be real, it's just I wasn't listening. Like my ears must have been stuffed inside the dream or something. But still, like spiritually deaf is what I should say. Like I must have been like spiritually deaf for me not to be hearing God in the spiritual realm. Even listen outside the box, bro. Like I be having this like some deep like some episodes, bro. Some true episodes. Man, we definitely could. By the way, you see that account pop? No, for sure, Zach. We definitely can. But if you click on that account, that's my that used to be my main account back when I used to do share back when I used to share the gospel. I still try to somewhat do that. Not exactly. I've been more focused on streaming, but even though I still share the gospel through streaming, but it was Christian based, that entire page. If you want to check that out, if you want to do a little bit of investigation, that's up to you. But yeah, broski. You might hear, bro, you might hear some stuff on there. Like I mean like some stuff, even like some old dreams I used to have. Like it might pop up almost immediately if God wants to show you it anyways. It's gonna pop up immediately. And you're gonna be thinking like, damn, that's some wild stuff. Like there's some wild dreams that I had that were so realistic. Like everything there, it's almost like I was living in the moment. But I was sharing scripture through there as well. But I used that account to basically mod this one. That's what I use that account for. But I do have to get off though, because I gotta wake up in approximately 5 hours. Well, more like 5 hours and 7 minutes. And that's okay because I don't really sleep that much nowadays. I'm kind of like okay with just the 5 hours, or I'll probably end up sleeping an extra hour. I might because I did 11 hours today, almost 12 hours. So I might actually just snooze for a little while. Who knows? Maybe not. I'm probably gonna get that 10, or maybe I would stay a couple hours extra. Tonight. Well, tomorrow. But all right, Zach. I hope you have a good night, brother, and sleep well. Definitely gonna go to sleep, and maybe I'll grab myself a little bit of food and relax in bed for like 5 minutes or something. I hope you have a good night, bro, and sweet dreams, and appreciate the roses, brother. Yeah, you make sure you get some sleep as well. You and the little man. Hope you both get some good sleep. I hope he feels better soon. I'm sure he will feel better. I'm not I'm not too worried about that. Thanks, brother. Well, you have a good night. Peace. Oh, he's good now. I'm glad to hear it. I'm really glad to hear that, bro. Let me get out of there. Oh, oh my goodness.